think at the 20-mile aid station, and then I think I started warming up 20, and I realized, like, here's the thing: this is on Forest Service roads, okay? And you think this is gonna be like a gravel road, and then it's like Dante's Inferno of gravel roads, and each subsequent descent of gravel road is worse than the last. And all of the nice gravel roads were at the front. Like the fresh, re-graveled, regraded sections were all in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turned in. There were spots where there was no gravel at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like just not, just like a deck of cards turned sideways.
Yeah.
Rocks.
Yeah.
Like just the mountain looks like a deck of cards on its side underneath your feet.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's
That's
very pretty
it
rocks.
is it's gorgeous. But that's what you're running. That's not A, I'm not even sure that's a road. B, it's certainly not a gravel one because there's just mountain under you. There's no other accoutrement other than the mountain
It's a rock road.
and the rain washed away uh, dirt.
Yeah, but it was pretty.
So there was that. And I think that was like when I knew I think between 20 miles and 30 miles that like, hey, this is going to be slower. I couldn't, as much as I could run well, I could run as fast as I wanted to. I could run where I wanted to, but I couldn't. My hiking pace was not where it needed to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's not where I expected it to be, quite frankly. It was about 2.5, 3 minutes slower than I expected to hike.
Yeah, and you've been working on the hiking and doing good.
Yeah, I probably didn't quite do enough power hiking, or like hiking repeats would have helped
Yeah.
because it was either up or down. There was nothing flat
Yeah, you didn't
out
get up
there to
on the
get.
ridge
There
line
was
and run.
there was nothing flat out there to run. There was like I think one little ridge line bit between miles 20 and 30, and it was all it was new road, and it was like 4-inch deep new gravel.
Oh
So
God.
it was like running on sand, and it still wasn't like flat. It was flat-ish, but you think about it, like you run a trail, and you think about trails being rough and uneven, and they are, but your footprint and your foot strike is flat.
Mm-hmm.
When you land on gravel, there's no stability underneath your foot. Your foot is molding and moving
It gives, yeah.
to whatever that surface is. And so there was, like I said, there was some good sections. There was some no gravel sections. There was some really washed out sections. There was some like, that's probably not a road section. Then there was some like number two, like that river rock section, like that's just hard to run on. So, but my big problem was I just couldn't hike fast enough in the sections where I needed to hike.
Well, everyone that came through too in Liberty had said the same, that there was so much like hiking or walking.
So
So much.
much. There was just so much. And I probably should have adapted and forced myself to run some of the shallower hills earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It but again, if you're hiking and you look down and you're hiking, my heart rate's 145. Like I don't know how much like I should pick it up and run right. That was
Yeah.
the struggle I was in, is like, okay, you're hiking. This is a good heart rate to hike uphill at.
Yeah.
Like you're good, but it's just, oh gosh darn. So that got really frustrating for a moment, and then I realized I wasn't going to hit you with 50K when I thought I was,